So, this is the 4th floor. There's a plain door across from the elevator. Vincent approaches it and knocks. Master, one of the guests would like to have a word. There's something he would like to discuss with you. Sir Raymond, my name is Ikeda. I came to this island on behalf of Roy Higgins. Earlier today a person died in the corridor of the guest building. Considering the circumstances, I believe that he was... dun dun dun... murdered. I would like to discuss this with you. However, there's no response. He's in a coma. He's dead. He's an AI. He's not real. He's a person made out of 12 midgets. All of these theories are still true. This is basically like Schrodinger's door. I listen at the door trying to detect signs of life. However, either Sir Raymond is holding his breath or he's simply not dead. This weird ass trying to detect sign of life thing. You can't hear through a door if there's a person in there breathing. You can't hear breathing through a door. Like, what? How loud do you have to breathe to hear someone breathing through a door? Like, what? The door looks simple at first. Sorry for this weird ass rant at the beginning. The door looks simple at first glance, but on closer inspection, I noticed that it has been made of steel. There's a keycard reader beside the old-fashioned door, which seems out of place. This room appears to be well protected. Sir Raymond doesn't appear to be here, but I can't just search his living quarters. Vincent, could you please let me know the moment you see Sir Raymond or hear from him? A simple question of... Raymond, can you please open this door? Is Sir Raymond even real? When did you last see Sir Raymond? It's like Ikeda has never read a mystery novel or something. Well, I guess he's not allowed to have knowledge that matter or something. Certainly. This is one of the things I liked in another game I'm gonna mention here. In Raging Lu, the protagonist is actually smart for once, most of the time, and uses common knowledge, basically, to deduce. Which is something I miss. Not only in video games, but also in like other media, but whatever. Why is Sir Raymond hiding? Could Sir Raymond have lured Thomas with that letter and then killed him? That would be a rather bad situation. There might be many other enemies in this mansion as well. I should be careful. I can't trust the mansion staff either. It's completely dark outside. Even the Bering Sea that can normally be seen from the dining hall is not visible. Our main dish is sauteed fish. A bright sauce has been used to obscure the charring of the fish, perhaps to avoid any associations with the burned body. After what happened today, I doubt anyone will have an appetite for beef for the foreseeable future. I could go for some beef now. By the way, I heard that a lot of dolphins were recently washed on the beach in Florida. Now, that's a topic to lift up the mood. Huh, first I've heard about that. Wow, really? That reminds me, I once petted a dolphin at an event. Huh. Nobody seems to be very interested in eating, even though the main dish has been served. They're all making small talk, just scraping their plates with their cutlery. I get occasional glances. I guess I know what everyone is thinking. If there's a killer on the loose, then I mentioned they might be their next target. One of the many ways to kill someone is by poisoning them. Poisoning is the best way to kill someone in this situation. If the killer would resort to that, he wouldn't have gone out of his way to use a burning like this for the first murder, right? In which case the detective would likely be taken care of first. In other words, everyone here is looking at me to see if I am poisoned. That's why they only eat the same foods that I've also eaten. Jacob, who is an alcoholic, isn't drinking any wine. Neniko is looking at me like everyone else. It too, Neniko? Hey, you're my assistant. At least show some sympathy. In any case, if someone from the mansion staff were really planning to kill everyone, they wouldn't have been so subtle. There are better ways to kill us all. Poisoning everyone at our first meal, blowing up the guest room building, hiring someone to mow us down with a machine gun. That is why it is very mysterious how Thomas was murdered. Forgot an H there. Anyway, I should continue my meal, otherwise it will take them forever to finish eating. In for a penny, in for a pound, they say. I resign myself to my fate and eat a slice of fish. What? Oh, what the hell? No, this is delicious! Fucking asshole, Ikeda. Everyone stares at me with murderous gazes. Oh, don't be so angry, I'm just kidding. Anyway, now that I'm eating the fish without dropping dead, everyone else starts eating cautiously as well. Eventually, the gloomy dinner is finally over. It's not like they could have poisoned a singular, like, plate, right? No, they must have poisoned the whole fucking fish, of course, before preparing the meal. Yeah, that's how poisoning works, you know? You can't poison a single person. Jeez, I don't know why I'm in the mood of ripping into this game today. Sheesh, what a terribly depressing meal. I ate the food, but I wonder if it really wasn't poisoned. I mean, there's some slow-acting poisons like diafatoxin or amanitin. Yeah, never heard of that. If they really wanted to poison us, they would have done so already at lunch. It makes me worried. They haven't cleaned up the murder scene. I mean, this whole fucking thing is fucked. Aren't they going to clean that up? You already finished the investigation, right? You still need to wait for police officer to say, okay, clean it up now, lads. Pack it up. I want to preserve the murder scene until the police come, so try to ignore it for now. Yeah, with everyone walking through it constantly. That's smart. I don't think I can. On closer inspection, the left side appears to be more badly burned. The table which the vase was on appears to be burned as well. The lights are also broken and the wall is covered with charring marks. I'm certain that Thomas fell down around here. I'm not interested in any of that. I want to get away from this place as quickly as possible, so bye. Niniko runs away from the crime scene. Well, this is not her job anyway. Oh well, I should go back to my room. Let's see if someone tries to kill us in our sleep tonight. Whew, doesn't look like I'll get any rest while I'm on this island. Wow, that was a nice effect. It sounds like the weather's really rough outside. Surrounded by the raging sea without help from the mainland. I have to stay on this island for 4 days before the ship returns. I'm not so happy about that. Well, I guess I'll just have to do as much as I can. What? Oh yeah, he's from America, of course. I take the automatic handgun hidden in the lower bottom of my suitcase. I originally wanted to bring one more, but did not want to risk having my cover blown. Oh yeah, we could have dual wielded then. That would have been cool. I don't want to think about any situations where we'll have to use this. Right, what now? In any case, I should get everyone's testimonies about Thomas's murder. They should give me a better understanding of the situation. However, as I recall, everyone was inside the dining hall when Thomas was murdered. No, I should not jump to conclusions. I could talk to Niniko about the situation in the dining hall. She should remember exactly what happened at that time. If anyone left even for a short while, then it would be an important clue. I thought I heard a noise at the door. Or was it just my imagination? I don't see anyone in the hallway though. Sheesh, guess I'm just wound up. Wait a minute. Wait in front of the mansion at 8 PM. That doesn't look, suspicious at all. No, I wasn't wrong. Wait in front of the mansion, 8 PM. An unsigned note. This is pretty shady, to be honest. It's likely that this is a trap. But if it's not, I might learn some important information. Something that shouldn't see the light of day. Anyway, it's almost 8 o'clock. If I'm going, I'll have to leave the room now. What should I do? Oh? Huh? A phone call? Hello?
Did you see my note?
I know this voice. Jacob, is that you? I don't want to talk too long on the phone. You never know if someone is listening in on us. Did you see the note? I would like to meet at the time and place I mentioned. And what if we meet? You're not setting a trap for me, are you? A trap? Don't be silly. I just want to talk about what happened today. Regardless of why you came to this island, you're the only one whose identity I'm certain of. So you're the only one I can trust. I see. So there's something you don't want the others to know. Anyway, we shouldn't talk on the phone. We can continue this conversation later at the place I mentioned in the note. Be on time if you want to hear what I have to say. If you're late by just a minute, this conversation is over, understand? After he says that, he hangs up on me. From the sound of it, Jacob knows something about Thomas's death. This is pretty suspicious, but I really need more information about what happened. I guess I have no choice but to go there. But of course, I have to make a backup plan. Pick up the phone again and call a number. Sheesh. Should have known she never picks up the phone. Hurry up already, and I have a lot of time. I hear zombie-like moan at the other end. Most people will not recognize this as a human voice. Neneko, I'm going to say something important, so listen carefully. Jacob asked me to meet him in front of the mansion because he has something important to talk about. He could be trying to lure me into a trap though. I need you to lock your room. Do not open your door for anyone until I come back. Do you understand? No matter who it is, I'm not sure he can be trusted right now. I wasn't going to open the door for anybody anyway. Ikeda, I don't think you should go because I think it's really a trap. Right now, I really need some information. Jacob seemed to have some important information he wants to share with me. Neneko, if I don't come back, then Jacob is likely the killer. In that case, ask Real for help. What if they're all working together? Don't say things that make me worried. I really think you shouldn't go. Hey, what's the matter? Are you okay? I haven't talked on the phone for a long time, so I started feeling sick. I think I'm going to throw up. That is... Anyway, hope you'll feel better. I have to go. Wait, don't leave me. I don't want to tag along, but I don't like being left behind either. And we're supposed to be partners, right? Listening to Neneko's jabbering was taking much too long already, so I hung up on her. Alright, time to go. I should go to the location mentioned in the note. The main building has become deadly quiet. It's eerie just how quiet it is here. There are no signs of staff in the mansion, probably because everything has been cleaned up. Nobody has seen me come here. I approach the big front door. The big door is a regular lock that can be unlocked from the inside. It doesn't have an alarm. Looks like I can just open it. Man, the effects in this game are actually really well done. It looks like an old ass game, but some of that stuff is very modern. Fortunately, there's no rain nor wind. However, I can hear thunder in the distance. The weather may suddenly become bad. It's almost time, but there's still no sign of Jacob. Guess I don't even have to wait for him in front of the mansion like this. I'll hide in the shadows until he shows up and take a look at the surrounding area. What if he does the same? Oh, I'll hide in the shadows. So do I have to look for a hiding spot? Like down here would be nice, but... Lights are on in some of the guest rooms as well. Which rooms are visible from here? The one at the back of the second floor? Is Reals next to that is Thomas's room? Wait. Oh. No, wait, the back. Is this? Why is Thomas's room lit up? Akira's room is at the front. Of course, it's not strange that the lights in Thomas's room are not on, but it's a little bit odd that the lights in Akira's room are also not on. Or maybe they didn't, they didn't make this CG according to what he's seeing or something, I don't know. I guess she might have gone to Giselle's room? A few more. Is that Alex's room on the first floor with lights on? The lights are off in Aurora's room. All the other rooms on the first floor are empty. I wonder why they assigned our rooms this way. I'm a bit curious about that. You can see light coming from the main building. Light is coming from the area near the entrance, the corridor and the elevator. So Raymond's living quarters are on the 4th floor. Up here. It's like the roof basically. All of the lights are off there. Not true. I wonder where he went. Dead. Fucking dead. I don't know if there's a good drainage or not. I don't know if there is good drainage or not, but the road isn't muddy. Here we go, sorry. I don't see any footprints, there's probably nobody else hiding around here. Probably. Makes me worried that I can only hide in the shadows. Everywhere else is exposed. I don't see anyone coming out of the front door. If the door is open, I should be able to see light coming from there. Could Jacob be hiding somewhere as well? If that's the case, the situation will become complicated and we'll have to see who can wait the longest. I'm not sure where the servants' rooms are. There has to be a large power generator if they can use this much electricity. It's rather luxurious for a solitary island in the ocean. Or maybe they use wind power or something, or like water power. Oh, what was that? Hang on, I think someone just came out of the mansion. Is it Jacob? I can't tell from this far away. Oh yeah, there he is. Should I approach them? They appear to be looking around. Oh, fuck me! What the? Oh, no way! They just shot at me! What should I do? Wait and observe. No, I shouldn't give away my position. They may not know my exact location. Should wait and see how this plays out for a little bit longer. But who is that? Did Jacob set a trap for me? It would be too simplistic if that's really the case. Whoa, that was a close call. A bullet just missed me. Wait a minute. This is not right. Whoever is shooting shouldn't be able to see me. Are they wearing night vision goggles? It would be very bad and I might not survive this. Should I fight back? I'm gonna save here, okay? Wait and observe. No, if I fight back, they'll definitely know where I am. Maybe they're trying to draw me out. I shouldn't fall for it. I should take a deep breath and look for any opportunities. Huh? Did the door just close? They ran away because I wasn't going to step out of the shadows. Now it's my turn to pursue them. I'm going to find out who that was. I don't see anybody at the entrance. Looks like they don't want to draw attention to themselves inside the guest house. Although they've escaped, I can still catch up with them. Should I have shot them? I would have never hit them at this distance, right? Darn it, where are they hiding? Was that really Jacob? Or was it someone else? Other guests or staff? Hang on, I can hear footsteps. Jacob! Huh? Ikeda, what are you doing here? Didn't you read my note? Hang on. This is strange. He doesn't look like someone who just attempted to kill me. I can see he's not trying to kill me. He looks too calm to kill me. Looks like we need to have a little chat. Did you see anyone suspicious around here? Jacob, did you see anyone suspicious around here? Suspicious? I haven't seen any other guests nor servants. I would have turned back if I had come across anyone. Doesn't appear to be lying. What do you mean by that? What is going on? Don't tell me that someone attacked you. Oh, what a good educated guess. Why did you ask me to go outside? Can't you see what I went through? Thanks to you, I'm now covered in mud. Thanks to me? What are you talking about? Just like I wrote on that note, I've been waiting at the back door this whole time. Someone switched out notes. The back door? What are you talking about? Your note said that I had to wait in front of the mansion. I give the note to Jacob. This note was left at your room? This is not the note I left. The handwriting's different. What do you mean? Someone switched your note with this one? That appears to be the case. Oh, good job, Jacob, for not mentioning the place on the phone again. Because he was so paranoid. Essentially, basically, dooming me, I guess. That appears to be the case. Darn it, this is probably the work of Thomas's killer. I take the note from Jacob and lean in close next to his sleeve. Whoa, hey, what are you doing? Like burn marks and stuff, right? And what, soot or something from shooting? Gunpowder? Gunpowder is what I was looking for. Oh, nothing. I don't smell gunpowder residue on Jacob's sleeve, which means that whoever assaulted me wasn't Jacob, or he took off the jacket or something. But then who was it? Why did you ask me to go outside in the first place, though? What's going on? What happened? Okay. Now that I think about it, I believe I did catch a glimpse of someone. Could have just been my imagination, though. In any case, it's all I've seen. Did I let them go? Or was Jacob trying to mess with me? Hey, what happened? Tell me. Why did you ask me to go outside? It appears that someone knew about our meeting. It looks like they were a step ahead of us. What do you mean? Did someone attack you? What on earth happened? Nah, no big deal. I only just dodged a bullet. Darn, it looks like they're really trying to kill us. Perhaps even indiscriminately. Does anything come to mind? I didn't want to tell this here, but I have something to tell you. In a nutshell, I know how Thomas was killed. What do you mean? Tell me about the murder method. Do you know something about the peculiar way he was killed? Yes, it appears to be a method that's superior to what I know of, though. What? The principle seems to be similar, though. Well, spit it out, man! I'm afraid I won't be able to tell you about the murder method itself. There are other considerations I have to keep into account. Considerations? Yes. Ikeda, let me give you some advice. Don't stick your nose where it doesn't belong. You will die otherwise. Your job is only to find out who the killer is, alright? Give me a break. You're asking me to find a killer with almost nothing to go on? That's right. Find the killer and then kill them. That's not how it works. You don't kill the killers. You bring them to justice. That's only what you're supposed to do. Yeah, then tell me about it. Can you give me anything more substantial to go on? You're persistent, aren't you? Alright then, just one more thing. It was a transparent killer that took Thomas's life. A transparent killer? Like, gases or something. A toxin. A transparent killer? What's that supposed to mean? It's very vague. It's up to you to think of that as vague or not, but this is what killed him in the end. That's all I have to say about that. What if Real killed him? He was still alive, she was looking him over, noticed he was still alive, and then gave him something to actually end it. Do you have any idea who the killer could be? So Raymond's message does worry me, but with the murder method that I think was actually used, the killer's probably one of the guests. And also it's a woman, without a doubt it's a woman. Watch your back around all women. The killer's most likely female. Are these the hints I have to go by? Like, do I need to write them down? Let me take a look. I mean, I have a pen here, but do I have something to write on? Oh, I have some important documents here that I might not actually really still need. So I'm gonna write on the back of them. I do enjoy this. I do enjoy when I have to like deduce on my own, basically. So we have 2 clues now. Thomas was killed transparently, basically. Let me write this down. God, I can't write anymore. Like, do you get that? We just do so much stuff digitally these days that writing with a pen feels really weird and awkward sometimes. The killer is most likely female. I really hope I don't need these documents anymore. I'm gonna attribute both of these quotes to Jacob though, because if we find out that he lied, well, they're basically useless, right? Except for, I don't know, maybe there's still some kind of truth in them. Female? How do you know that? Enough already. Just listen to me, Ikeda. This advice will definitely help you. More about the killer, please. I don't know who exactly did it. All I can do is guess. But how do you deduce that it was a female killer? Why doesn't Jacob want to talk about exactly how Thomas was killed? I don't understand it at all, especially since he said he knows. I don't think I'll be able to learn more about the killer and the murder method from him. Better ask him about something else. Jacob, I want you to tell me what you did before and after Thomas was murdered. Hey, am I a suspect? I didn't say that. Gathering testimonies and finding inconsistencies between them is the core of any investigation. By cooperating, it can also help dispel doubts I might have. Now tell me, what were you doing then? Very well. Everyone assembled and lunch started at 12 o'clock. I was drinking in the lounge with Real for about 30 minutes before that. So you were with Real. Where's the lounge? The lounge is right next to the dining hall. I was drinking the wine I had them decant for me, and Real came in to talk. Nothing particularly strange happened at that time. Were you in the lounge with Real the whole time? I believe we left for 4 or 5 minutes mutually, not for more than 10 minutes. You brought your own wine to the lounge? No, I had that maid Abby bring me a wine in a glass. I see. Could you tell me what you did in the dining hall after that? As you know, I was just having a meal normally. Oh, I did go to the bathroom once, but that was the only time I left. I was gone for about 5 minutes. I don't remember exactly at what time I left my seat. After the meal, we all listened to that recording. I stayed in the hall to think about it, but I went to the bridge because I heard loud voices coming from there. You know what happened next. I'm telling the truth. Oh yeah, now I need to believe you though. I can't say that I simply take his word for it, but his testimony sounds truthful. I'll have to compare it to the testimonies of the others later. Do I need this down too? I need to write this down too? Or, well, I mean, Ikeda needs to do some work as well. It's not just me, right? Will this do? Is there anything else you'd like to ask? Actually, there is. Jacob, do you know anything about the demon of Shironagasu Island? Where did this demon stuff come from? Did I forget about it? The demon of Shironagasu Island? What about it? So you do know about it, don't you? You saw it, right? That painting in the hallway? The demon of Shironagasu Island is a half-shark, half-human creature from the depths of the ocean. You should look at the painting on the wall behind me. That looks horrible. They say that this monster is the demon of Shironagasu Island. Of course, it's just a ridiculous story that's trying to be scary. There are some stupid rumors about people that saw that monster on this island during the World War II. I see. So this is the demon of Shironagasu Island. Well, it certainly is a painting made for people with peculiar tastes. It looks eerie, more like an alien than a fish-human hybrid. Oversized black eyes, a distorted humanoid form. The only hint of a fish-human hybrid would be the fins on its hands. In any case, I don't think I would ever hang up such a painting myself. So you understand that it's just a story. Why did you ask me about it? No reason. I was just a little bit curious. But if it was just some scary story, why was Thomas so afraid? Might mean something else that Jacob doesn't even know about. So Raymond appears to like the creature, but I don't get it. What's so interesting about that monster? Hang on. What is it? Do you remember anything? I just remember that there was a man who said he saw that demon on this island. I guess he probably mistook something else for it. There was a man who saw it? Thomas. Where did he see it? Who knows? He disappeared from this island. Oh, okay. Convenient again. He was frightened like a fool. Might have become crazy and killed himself. Maybe the eeriness of this mansion got to him. That's what I heard anyway. A man who saw the demon of Shironagasu Island and then disappeared. Will this do? This is all I know. Something else, Jacob. On the ship you asked me, blood or flesh. What did you mean by that? Ah, Ikeda, I told you this already, but don't stick your nose in too deeply. On this island there are so many things that you really should not know about. Jacob says this in an angry, sharp tone. It looks like he really doesn't want me to know about it. Yeah, just not let me do my job, okay? Then everything will be solved, obviously. Very smart of you. Actually, there's something strange going on here. Something strange? There ought to be many people working in this mansion, but I don't see any of them. I wonder where they've gone. People who are supposed to be here, but they're not. Including Sir Raymond. As soon as I've said that, I hear footsteps approaching us. I turn my head in their direction. Good evening, Mr. Rutland, Mr. Ikeda. Is there anything I can help you with? That is to say, I heard that there were some outstanding wines in the main building. I was wondering if we could sample some of them. That's right, Mr. Ikeda and I were having some drinks, and we both became so excited about it. This is why we came here. I see. Our master instructed me to give our guests unlimited access to our wine cellar. Please follow me, I will take you there. Did she buy it? Anyway, it looks like we'll get to taste some exquisite wines. Yay! For me, every time wine tastes the same though. I don't know if there's something faulty with me or if... Man, wine, it all just tastes like grape juice with alcohol somehow. This is our wine cellar. There's a wide selection of alcoholic beverages in the cellar. Not just wines, but other liquors as well. Ooh, I would like that. This is truly spectacular. Not many hotels in the United States can afford this much liquor. Can we really drink whatever we want? Of course, please do not hesitate to take anything home with you as well. Wow! There are all kinds of wines here, even bottles of Romane Conti. Although those do not suit my palate. Romane Conti? Those wines cost more than $10,000 per bottle! I'd like to take a bottle home with me, but, well, I probably wouldn't know the difference between that one and a cheap supermarket wine. I should just take a bottle of whiskey with me instead. Already thinking about what he takes home with him. There are many types of Islay whiskies. Most of them are well aged as well. You have to pick just one. I'll have this Bowmore Old Sea Dragon, aged 30 years. 30 years! Good choice. Bowmore has a powerful iodine smell, like peat's smoky flavor, but its 30-year-old variety is an excellent drink in harmony with the scent of sherry barrels that sublimates into a rich fragrance. I've had it once in New York. Even now I still can't forget its scent. I'm glad that I'll be able to drink it again. But there are really so many kinds of liquors here. Looks like there's a considerable amount of 96% proof rectified spirit. Do you really need this amount? 96%! It's almost pure ethanol! Yeah, you can blind yourself with that shit. Spiritus can also be used for cocktails, but we mainly use it for making fruit liquor. I recommend our limoncello, which is made here in the mansion by soaking the rinds of pesticide-free lemons in spiritus. Please let me know if you would like to try some. Fruit liquor, I see. That explains why there's so much of it. There's also a bar counter in the dining hall, and we can always drink there as long as we inform them in advance. Why don't we head there now? My apologies, but I'll have to take a rain check. A lot of things have happened today. I nearly got killed, for one. I'm going to enjoy a nice dream of this beauty alone in my room. Are you looking at the Abbey or the whiskey? We'll find ice and soda water in your room. Please let us know if you need anything else. Thank you, I will. Looks like the killer did manage to get away in the end. But I got some information out of that, right? Abby escorted us to our room, so I didn't have the chance to ask Jacob any more questions. In any case, I did gather some new information, have Jacob's testimony, also know for certain that whoever killed Thomas is now after everyone. Or just me. I don't know if they're after everyone. The killer might try to kill all of us. And there's a secret hidden on this island. I suspect that the secret triggered Thomas's murder. Roy Higgins' suicide, the murder of Thomas, Sir Raymond's disappearance, they could all be connected. Good grief, there's too much information to go through. I'll have to put my thoughts together while I enjoy a wee dram. What's a dram? Huh. Who's there? Aurora. Is my mind playing tricks on me? I could swear that I just sensed the presence of someone. Oh, huh? Power. Oh no. If they have a night vision goggle thingy, I'm fucked. Mr. Ikeda. What? Aurora? Don't startle me like that. Just come up to me like a normal person. Could have shot you and turned your face into a piece of abstract art. What a thing to say. I lower my gun and Aurora runs to me. Ever since I saw him lying there dead, I can't put it out of my head. I realized that I might have seen something. What do you mean? Aurora's usual cheerfulness is gone and she's shaking all over. She looks pale and might faint at any moment. Calm down, it's okay. Did you discover any clues about the killer? I can't remember anything anymore. Mr. Ikeda, run away. You might die if you don't. No, it's not just you. A lot of people might. She looks very confused. She appears to be in a panic. It won't be easy to hear from her while she's like this. But something about the situation makes me uneasy. My intuition is strongly telling me that something is not right here. Don't worry, Aurora. I'll protect you. I'll find the killer soon and we'll make sure that everyone is safe. Don't you worry. She's the killer. She and Sophie Alice Real Baxter. Mr. Ikeda, thank you. But if what I'm thinking is true, you have to be careful. Don't overlook any detail, no matter how small. The truth can only be found in the details. I can only discover the truth in the details? Let's write that down. The truth can only be found in the details. That seems like a quote. The truth can only be found... I wonder if I will be able to read this later. In the... I have really shoddy handwriting. Details. I'm gonna write Aurora behind it. Just in case she lies to us, you know? What if the truth is in the big picture? What is she referring to? In any case, I'll have to keep that in mind. Mr. Ikeda, the demon of Shironagasu Island. Aurora contorts her face and appears to be in pain. Hey, are you okay? Aurora, hang in there. I am controlled. There's nothing I can do. What? She lets go of my hand and pulls herself away. With a sad expression on her face, she returns to her room. As soon as she shuts the door behind her, the lights in the hallway go back on, which is not suspicious at all. What just happened? What is the real situation? But why was Aurora so scared? What she said was quite incoherent, but a sweet girl like her might be feeling the pressure of the situation. She really remembers something important. Maybe I should talk to her tomorrow once she has calmed down, if she's still alive at that point. However, what she just said, the demon of Shironagasu Island, what the hell was that about? Darn, I should go back to my room. I need to put my thoughts together.